Especially around Christmas, the time spent standing in long lines and the crushing crowds in the department stores seem to be especially nerve-wracking. The snail's pace of the street traffic and the trouble with finding a parking place are not even worth mentioning. For the Switzerland of tomorrow, however, the Institute for Spatial Planning of ETH Zurich sees teleshopping as the answer. The customer no longer makes personal visits to the shops. She takes care of her shopping via video phone, orders the desired articles directly, and these are ultimately delivered right to her door.
Voilà, c'est celui-là que je veux.
I believe that in Switzerland, everyone has the feeling that we have enough shopping centers. What would the Magadino Plain be today without spatial planning? Most probably would be a haphazardly built-up space that had expanded without rules or regulations and would have very quickly lost all the valuable elements that we treasure here today. If no danger maps had been requested here in the 1960s, then we must assume that the entire area would probably have been built over and that comprehensive protection measures would have been needed in order to protect this area from avalanches. In addition, ecology was brought back into the picture as people recognized that this was a valuable ecological area. The river now has space, and if the Lindt Canal should again overflow, it will have room to spread out. In this sense, Erlenmatt is not only a new quarter, it's also an example for other cities that have land value capture, as it would enable them to make meaningful investments in their own plans. That was actually an island once, and there, where today the tracks are, was a branch of the Rhine. The channel was filled so that the harbor could be built. And now we want to reopen this old arm of the Rhine. This is to bring the neighboring districts back to the river's edge, and thanks to the island, the waterfront length can be doubled.
There are things that are there and belong to the place, and also give the place a soul that people want to preserve and keep, a place to bring in new things and gently incorporate them. In this way, the constant process of urban transformation is still possible, but in a smooth manner.
The desired vision is that we end up with city quarters that are mixed, that are well connected by urban transit, where housing has shops on the ground floors, and cultural facilities and activities are easy to reach. In other words, not the experience we've had in the recent past, defined residential areas and separate commercial zones. That model has little future. This is how cities actually develop.